Hey there! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be a little different because I wanted to preface what kind of content will be coming out in the foreseeable future, and to give you a hint, it's to do with the Smokies. So a few years ago I heard of the 900 Miler Club and I thought it'd be a really cool thing to do, and I haven't got around to doing it. I've hiked kind of the same trails over and over, but I've never branched out. So I decided to go ahead and make that happen this year. I've already shot my first hike, and I meant to shoot this intro video the same day, but lots of events happened and it just didn't happen. You'll see. But yeah, so I'm shooting this intro today just to kind of give a background of what is the 900 Miler Club. So to get started, what is the 900 Miler Club? It was started in 1995 by Louisiana Lou Murray, and essentially you just have to hike all of the official trails in the Smoky Mountains. It sounds easy, but to date, per their website, under 700 people have done this, and a few of those people have done it multiple times. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of planning, so that's kind of why I haven't done it yet. But I've been getting more into hiking and videoing it, so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do something that I've wanted to do for a while. Or if you're just interested in how you make this happen, literally all you have to do is just hike all of the trails and keep tabs on all of your mileage. On their website, which I will link below, they have a PDF and an Excel spreadsheet where you can just plug in the miles that you have completed. And once you're done, you'll send that in as well as a $15 check. And I think a couple other documents that you just have to sign stating that you've completed everything. And they'll send you back a certificate, a little patch, and a couple other things. But yeah, you just get the satisfaction of being pretty much a handful of people who've done it. So that's what I'm excited about. Yeah, like I said, I have already done my first hike. And it was fun. I did get one of my biggest fears of hiking alone out of the way. First off, I did have a bear encounter, and in fact I had two, which I won't go into because that will be next week's video, but I'm glad I got it out of the way now because I have been so afraid of like, oh, what could happen, that I know it would have ruined a lot of hikes if I was just like scared. Oh God, what's gonna happen? But now that it has happened, I wouldn't say I'm still scared. It's like a healthy amount of fear. They are large animals and they're wild, and specifically the bears around some of the more popular hikes aren't as afraid of people, so, which I learned. So it's just a healthy amount of fear. So I've taken some measures to protect myself in the event that this happens again, which I'm almost positive it will happen because it's still the dead of summer and they're everywhere. But yeah, I want to keep the bears safe. I want to keep me safe, and I would like to tell anybody who is going to also do this or go hike the Smokies in general. In the summer months, it is very likely that you will see bear, and just keep your distance and make lots of noise. Don't run away from it because then it might chase you, which you don't want that. Alright, but anyway, when I decided that I actually wanted to do this, I was a little overwhelmed because when you look at the PDF of all of the hikes, which they have in alphabetical order, I was like, how are you supposed to break this into little chunks? There's so much to do, and half of these are linked together somehow, but you can't see that because the list is in alphabetical order. So I did some research on how best to accomplish this goal. Some of it, Adam and I will most likely try our first backpacking trips in the Smokies at some point. But a lot of it is through hikes, which I'll either have to do outbacks or set up kind of shuttle, and then try and make as many loops as possible, like day loops. But yeah, the biggest help and resource that I found so far is this book, Day Hiker's Guide to All the Trails in the Smoky Mountains. And it's still a lot of information, but I like that she has broken down each area of the Smokies, like Tremont, Elkmont, Cates Cove, Sugarland, Jones, Catalucci. They're all broken down into chunks, and in those chunks there are specific loops that you can do, or through hikes or out and decks, and it just makes it a lot more visually pleasing to break each of these down like this. They also have an option in the back of shorter and easier day hikes, so I like that. And they even have the list of all of the trails here, which I've already checked off too. That'll all be in my first video. But yeah, I definitely highly suggest getting this book if you think about doing this, or even if you're not and you just want to know all of the hikes that you can do in general. Great resource. Like I said, the plan is to essentially figure out all of the easier day hikes that I can complete by myself, and then come up with as many backpacking loops as I can for Adam and I to complete. And then we'll also do longer hikes on the weekends where we can figure out a shuttle situation, but I'm really excited to do this. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. Just kind of an intro to what is to come. I'm really excited to hike all of these. I'm really excited for fall and winter hikes and camping, because that is when I thrive. I'm not about this hot weather-ish. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you are also working toward your 900 goal, or if you're about to, or if you've completed it. I would love to hear other people's experiences. Like if you're excited for what's to come. If you don't like it, then don't watch it, please. Go on to the next. But please subscribe, and I'm excited. Thanks for watching. Bye.